I'm Dorothy Yule, and this is my book, Memories of Science.
Young scientists, and I was one, learned to observe the smallest thing, the tireless energy of ants, the ceaseless way the crickets sing. On summer nights, the lightning bugs would float like slowly flashing stars. I captured them quite easily and kept them in old jelly jars. I used to hunt for butterflies while they were pollinating flowers. I had a net, but they had wings, eluding me for many hours. But caterpillars, fat and slow, were easier to find and catch. I studied metamorphosis and hoped for butterflies to have. When bugs no longer shone enough to light my scientific hopes, I turned my interest to the sky and studied it through telescopes. I studied cycles of the moon, the planets Jupiter and Mars, and in my mind connected dots between the constellated stars. Against all scientific fact, I like to think divinity might be at space's farthest reach, where finite meets infinity. Still on this point my mind was clear. There was no moon-faced man on high, just light reflected from the sun to my anthropomorphic eye. In school the science teacher came and taught us magnets A to Z. We learned about magnetic north and all about polarity. We saw that opposites attract and like poles mutually repel. We did experiments to make electromagnets work as well. One day the teacher called us all to have some scientific fun. He set a little motor up and asked what made the motor run. And though I was the first to say electromagnets made it turn, my little triumph went ignored. He said so other kids could learn. Chemistry, the elements, each with its subatomic heart, were taught to me in little rows that formed the periodic chart. I studied bonds that bind the world and all the scientific rules, how mass and energy relate in making, breaking molecules, atomic weight and valences, and every other little fact that quantifies how chemicals unite, react, and interact. And in my lab experiments, protected by some lucky stroke, I neither blew the building up nor saw my work go up in smoke. The lessons of biology aren't difficult to understand. Ontogeny, phylogeny, the cosmos in a grain of sand. I studied plants and animals, the course of evolution's way, selection and survival as the laws all creatures must obey. I learned the names of tiny cells, collected leaf and flower and twig, dissected frogs and eyes of sheep, and took apart a fetal pig. I learned the phrase King Philip came, and thought myself so very smart. But in the end, biology could never match the lure of art. From working in the sciences, I learned to posit, test, and look, to deconstruct the universe and squeeze it in a little book. This little